Hello everyone, and welcome back to Lumopop, your channel for the hottest dramas, breaking stories, and the kind of entertainment news that leaves the world talking. We're here to keep you updated, entertained, and always one step ahead of the buzz. So, before we dive in, hit that subscribe button, join our growing family, and make sure you never miss the next big drama shaking the entertainment world. And now, stop everything you're doing. Because what happened last night has left the entire entertainment industry in absolute shock. Yes, you heard that right. Liu Yuning proposed to Zhao Lusi live in front of millions of fans. Was it destiny? Was it the boldest act of love in Chinese entertainment history? Let's dive into the story that the whole world can't stop talking about. It was a night like any other. Zhao Lusi was live streaming with her fans, answering casual questions, laughing, and creating the kind of warm intimacy her audience adored. But within minutes, everything changed. Because Liu Yuning, the man surrounded by endless rumors of closeness with her, suddenly appeared in frame. And in his hand, unmistakable to millions of eyes around the globe, was a small box, a ring box. That evening started with nothing unusual. Zhao Lusi sat comfortably in her home studio, chatting about skincare routines and her upcoming projects. It was relaxed, casual, familiar, the kind of conversation that reminded fans why they loved her in the first place. Her smile was calm, her tone gentle, her world safe. But behind her, a shadow began to move. At first, it seemed like nothing, a trick of the light, maybe an assistant entering the room. But as the figure stepped closer, clarity hit. It wasn't staff. It wasn't background noise. It was Liu Yuning himself. For a heartbeat, the live stream seemed to freeze. Zhao Lusi's head snapped around, and her face, caught in perfect high definition, was raw, pure, and utterly unguarded. Her eyes widened in disbelief. Her lips parted as though words had failed her. Fans watching live would later replay this moment frame by frame, calling it the most authentic expression they had ever seen from her. And in the chat room, chaos exploded. A second ago, it was playful emojis and small talk. Now it was screaming, exclamation marks, disbelief in 100 languages. Fans weren't watching another casual stream. They were witnessing history. Liu Yuning stepped forward, tall, commanding, but vulnerable all at once. The small box in his hand gleamed under the studio lights. The atmosphere shifted from cozy intimacy to unbearable anticipation. And then, with deliberate grace, he lowered himself to one knee. His voice, steady but trembling at the edges with emotion, filled the room. He confessed he had carried this weight for months, unable to hold it back any longer. That this moment, live in front of millions, was the one he chose to finally bare his heart. Then came the words that sent shockwaves across continents. "Will you marry me?" Time itself seemed to stop. Zhao Lusi froze. Her hands shot to her mouth. Tears welled in her eyes, glistening in the studio lights. For a moment that felt endless, the world held its breath. Every twitch of her lips, every shallow breath, was studied by millions glued to their screens. Fans described it later as painfully human, heartbreakingly real. And then, breaking through the silence like sunlight after a storm, came her trembling words. "Yes, yes, I will marry you." The room erupted, laughter, tears, disbelief. The live stream count soared into record-breaking numbers. Screenshots of her tearful, joyous face flooded the internet within seconds. This wasn't just a proposal. This was a collision of private love and public spectacle, a merging of intimacy and global stage. Within hours, hashtags like hashtag Liu Yuning proposal and hashtag Zhao Lusi engaged dominated Twitter, TikTok, and Weibo. News agencies across Asia, America, and Europe rushed to cover the story. Fashion magazines dissected Zhao Lusi's outfit. Jewelry experts zoomed in on the ring to estimate its worth. Brands connected to both stars saw their stock values climb overnight. This wasn't only a love story anymore, it was a global cultural moment. But with every great drama comes debate. Was this a spontaneous outpouring of true love? Or was it a carefully orchestrated moment designed for maximum attention? Some insiders noted the perfect camera angles, the crystal clear audio, and even speculated that Liu Yuning might have been wired with a hidden mic. Others insisted it was the rawest, most genuine declaration of love the industry had seen in years. One thing was undeniable. Whether strategy or sincerity, this moment changed everything. For fans, it felt like a fairy tale. For critics, it was a masterstroke of publicity. For Zhao Lusi and Liu Yuning, it may just be the beginning of a chapter filled with love, pressure, and unimaginable responsibility. So now, dear viewers, we leave the question with you. Were we witnesses to the most romantic proposal of the decade, or the greatest PR stunt in entertainment history? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. We can't wait to hear your take. Thank you for watching Lumopop. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to hit subscribe, give us a like, and ring the bell so you never miss the next big drama shaking the world of entertainment. Stay inspired, stay connected, and we'll see you in the next update.